Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Coffee Corner. Today is your episode 75, and your host is Bob. The reason you're looking at this video or you're watching this video from a very different angle, that's because I don't look like anything near a civilized human being, and I really don't want to be in front of camera. And I'm too lazy to wash my hair, dress up, and do makeup. So, you know what? I'm just back in the corner, and then why not just look at cute Bob, right? So that's the only thing. Uh, I have I have attempted to do this video for many times. I was trying to do it in a classroom, then got interrupted by my colleagues. Of course, they always want to stop by and say hi. And then I was trying to do that after class. Then there was also something going on. You never know. And then when I came back home and have to walk Bob and do other things, it just like I feel like I'm completely occupied by a lot of things. So it's very hard to sit down and calm down and do a topic. Well, last time I didn't do anything about a topic. I think I said something you don't have to be very good at everything. You just need to be yourself. Sometimes you just have to admit that you're not genius. You can't really do it, which is fine. And then I was also talking about something else and I totally forgot. But there's always a topic I wanted to do, but I don't know where to start and how to start. Is would you be happier if you moved to another place? I think I saw this from a podcast, but I forgot what podcast I was listening to at that time. I was thinking, I'm very happy about my life now, but sometimes I would think, if I made a different decision, would my life had would my life be totally different, either happier or crappier? Because I mean, I am very happy here, happy about my job, my life, everything. But sometimes I'm thinking about my parents because they can't come here. They have to take care of my grandpa, and my grandpa is getting old. It will be very, very difficult for him to come to another country. So my parents have to stay with him. That means they won't be here for a while. And that means if they're sick or they need help or something like that, I'm the only child in the family, then that means I won't be there for them to help them, to support them. And then of course I feel really bad about it. I think this is probably a struggle for a lot of new immigrants here, especially if you're the only child in the family. Then how are you going to how are you going to balance your life, your own life, and then your parents' life? It's a very Asian question to ask. Uh, and also, well, for many years I've been living by myself. That I got used to the rhythm, got used to a lot of things that I don't even know if I can handle living with my parents, uh, like what I did before. But that's gonna be something I have to think about. Then I was thinking if I didn't make decision to come to Canada, if I just had a regular life back in China, started to work and got married and had a family there and I got close to my parents, would I be happy or not? I sometimes just think about that. Would life be a little bit easier? Maybe not happier, but would that be a little bit easier or not? I long, long time ago, I read a book. I forgot the name. Uh, I forgot the name. It was when I was really having a downtime, or trying to learn how to deal with my emotions. I think I saw a quote or sentence to say that problems are problems. It doesn't matter where you're going. If you don't solve the problems here, and the problems will go with you anywhere you go. And it really kind of struck me a lot when I saw that sentence. My dad used to be a very hardworking person. He always worked like extra hard to support the family, to the point that I felt like he needed a break. And then all of a sudden, he kind of like switched to a different person. His personality has totally changed to another kind. He felt like part of me is like him a lot. is try to avoid problems. So if I have problems, I just don't really have solutions to it, or I just don't have any plans for it, then I tend to avoid it. And I'm thinking if I go to another place, then those problems will be gone. So I was thinking, you know, if I didn't, so let's say let's use him as example. If he moves here, would those problems be with him all the time? You know, hard to make friends, hard to establish your social circles or things like that. Because it doesn't matter where you go, your personality is still there, right? Nothing will change. That's the biggest challenge. But also, I'm thinking if you switch to a different environment and switch to a different group of people that you normally would socialize, would you change your lifestyle or the way you look at things? Like, will you be more open minded or more like, let things go kind of person? Because now I feel about so myself, let's say, I used to care a lot about what other people think. And I used to be like, I used to want to be perfect. But now, because people are so nice, life is relatively less harsh. And I feel like as long as you're happy about what you have, you can just totally be yourself and nobody's going to judge you. And then now my personality has totally changed to a different kind of like a very gentle person. I used to be very like harsh and strong. And then I'm thinking, maybe the different environment will help you change it to another different kind of person. So I don't know. Like if you're not happy about your job, would you want to quit and switch to a different one because you think that that job or the next job will help you get better? What if it doesn't? Right? Then you will feel disappointed. You feel like, shit, shouldn't do that, right? So there's always like, because you don't know, then you have a lot of hope on it for it, right? And then you will wish that one would dust the mojo for you. But would that do so? Nobody knows until you started doing that and realized, this is reality. So anyway, I'm not trying to say too much about it. I was just like kind of venting out my feelings about would this be happier. I'm on a project right now that I put myself in a very awkward situation because I'm very lazy. I didn't want to do it, and I was thinking, well, probably a couple years ago, I would really jump on it right away, do my best, and even if I couldn't sleep or couldn't have enough sleep, I would just finish the project. Right now, I would be like, why did I decide to do it? Why did I decide to work on that? It's super hard. I couldn't figure it out. And then I was thinking, if I got my job a couple of years ago, maybe I wouldn't say yes to that project. Maybe I now have an easy life. Maybe I can relax on weekends or something like that. So there's always there's something like, what if? But you never know until you find out, right? So that's the problem. Anyway, have you ever had a moment that you think if I chose something different or if I moved to another city, I would definitely do a better job or something? Let me know. Share your thoughts with me. Other than that, I think that would be a very short video. Yes, I'm trying to do my best. Okay, that's it because I'm gonna get back to my study. um, yeah, hopefully I'll do another one soon. Okay, take care. Bye.